Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Tutorial Wednesday. Today I'm going to be showing you a beautiful easel card that I created. I know a lot of people create easel cards, but the tutorial is going to be basically based on how to cut out an easel card in your Silhouette Cameo. I will be showing you screenshots and also how to cut it and how you could get a file in the Silhouette store. I will also be showing you the new La La Land August kit. That's what I used for my card. And this is the card that I'm going to be showing you guys how to make in this tutorial and in the Silhouette Cameo. And this little Marcy, it was available in the August kit. And here is the card opened up into an easel card. As you can see, all the details and embellishments that I added in. So we're going to get started on the tutorial so that way you can see how I made this beautiful, lovely card. Now we're going to get started with the items that I used for making this tutorial. And we're going to start off with the kit. Here you see everything that the kit came. It was the August kit. Here's the dies, the butterfly, the stamps that came additionally, always that come additionally with the Marcy. Here's the Marcy stamp. So this is all that comes in the kits. I got the product kit, a monthly subscription. And also I used, these are the Spellbinders dies that I used. I used the circle dies. And I used the circle scallop dies to work with this card. I used the Tim Holtz Vintage Rose Velvet, sorry, Victorian Velvet ink pad all around, distressed all around the card, and you will be seeing that in the tutorial. Now for my paper, I used the new Prima Garden Fable because I thought it went perfect with this Marcy. So let's get started on how I created this in the Silhouette Cameo. Okay, as you see here, this is the Silhouette Studio Business Edition, and I'm here at my files, and you can see I got 200 and so files, and I decided to divide them up in individual categories so it'll be easier for me to find. So here, as you can see, I'll be using this round scalloped easel card that you see here by Lori Whitlock, and all I gotta do is just click on that, and here are all the pieces that come with this file. You get the full card right here, and then you get the additional pieces like this one here. This is the one that goes with the easel card, but the other two are actually mattings, or they cut out so you could decor or decorate or put paper on the card per se. This is the bottom one and then the top one, and here is I'm going to show you. I think it's too small for the size that I want, so I'm looking to see what can I do to adjust it. So I go to the corner here and I just keep pulling on the little arrow or on the corner until I get the desired size that I need. Here I'm just going to cut ahead the main base of the card because obviously it's going to be really big and it's not going to fit all the papers on the matting. So I'm just trying to check still to see the size. See, it's a little bit over the 12 inches here. So I'm just going to keep adjusting it until the liking of the size that I need. And now that I'm looking at it, it's still just a teensy bit more. I just want to adjust it because I really want it to be at least 6 inches. So if I adjust it to 12 inches completely, maybe I could get it to the card to be 6 inches. So now that you see it's completely adjusted and it fits on the 12 by 12. It's 12 inches long. So what I'm gonna do now is that I need to remove all the excess. How do I do that? When I click on it, it was all in one, but I need to ungroup it. So the ungroup button is on the corner on the top. So all I gotta do now is just move, as you can see here. Now you could click on every individual piece and automatically you could grab them and move them around as you wish. I'm taking them out of the matting area or the cutting mat area, so that way when my sheen will not read it, because it's only going to read what's on the mat. So what I'm going to do now, I need to adjust the paper size. So you go to the paper settings, the place settings, And then I'm just gonna change it to 12. My paper is 12 by 9 inches, so I'll go to the width and it will be 9 inches, and then my height to 12 inches, and it should automatically adjust your paper on the mat to the size that you need. Now I'm clicking on this and you can see I'm moving it over, but my score line stayed behind, so I need to grab it completely. I'm undoing so it could go back to where it was. Now I'm grabbing, going to the corner and just sliding over the arrow, moving this because it was in the way, but now I'm sliding over so it could grab everything, select everything that's on here. So now it gives me the chance to just place it in the area that I need, which I'm putting right in the middle. And now we're gonna go and get this cut, as you can see here. Now here we're gonna go and do the cut settings. Okay, here's the cut button. As you can see, it's Descent to Silhouette, but I don't want to do that just yet. I need to adjust the machine to what paper I'm going to use. I'm going to use a really thick paper, so I really need to adjust it, because if I just leave it at cardstock, which usually it's defaulted at cardstock, it will not cut all the way through. So you're going to go to cut settings and you're going to click, see, as you can see here, paper material. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to go to cover stock. Cover stock is for thick paper, for anything that's weighted like 120 to 144, I think it is. So down here you can see it's telling you what number you should put your blade on, and it's telling you the thickness and the speed. The speed is at 1 right now, and to me that is way too slow. And you can see double cut, I take the double cut out. I think with the paper that I'm going to be using, I think it's just fine. But I'm going to adjust my speed to 6. That's the speed that I like to work with. So I'm going to do that now and just go up to 6, as you can see here. Now that everything is set to my liking, I go straight now, and you can see here it automatically marked it. How it's a file from the Silhouette, I don't have to do no tracing or anything. So now I'm going to Send to Silhouette and start. So it should start cutting my paper. Okay, so here I have my Silhouette and my paper is all ready to go. It's on my mat. Just to let you know, I did use 140-pound paper. That is why I need to put it on the cover stock. So I just load the paper to my machine, and now I'll do a quick fast forward while it cuts the paper. Okay, so here I have my paper all cut out, as you can see, and now I'm gonna take it out of here so you can see how it comes right out. Now, just to let you know, my mat is semi-used already. It's not brand new. When it's new, it's hard to get out because it's much stickier, and sometimes you have a hard time, but it's semi-used already, so the stickiness is still good, but it's still it won't stick that much. Okay, so let me show you the card. Here it is, and I want to sorry about the glare, how it's white, and my lighting. I'm recording this at nighttime. I'm really trying to get this at a great lighting. Here I'm trying to focus on the score marks that you can see right here, so you can see how the Silhouette cuts the score. It does this, anything that has a score in it, this is how it cuts it. And in a way it's nice, and in a way it's bad, because it keeps it, you know, you can see the little marks. But how this is a card, it probably won't, you probably won't even see it. But it's better to bend and to fold like you see here. And this is the top part of the card and the bottom card. And you can see how the easel works. They're both connected, and it comes everything already for you like you see here. That's what I love about these patterns on the Silhouette Cameo, that you have no trouble at all. So now let's get to the other part of the card. Okay, so here now I'm gonna take out what I just finished cutting, by highlighting all the area that I want to remove and push it out of the way of the cutting mat area. And now I want to grab my 2 pieces that I want to cut. Now I'm going to cut my matting pages, which is what goes inside and on outside, my decorative paper. So this is the paper 9 by 12. I left it the same size, and I put both of them here. They're already highlighted. So all I got to do now is go to my cut settings again. How my paper now is just regular cardstock. It's not the thick paper anymore that I was using earlier. So I got to go back up to where it says cardstock. Click on that, and automatically my blade settings is going to pop up, and it's saying to adjust it down to 3. So I adjusted already to 3. My speed stays in the same. My thickness stays the same. So everything is all ready to go. So I'm going to go back up, and I am going to send this to my Silhouette machine, and I'm going to press start so the Cameo can start cutting the pieces that are here now. Okay, here's my paper, and now I'm going to upload the paper to the machine, and now it's going to start cutting. Okay, so my pieces are done cutting. I'm going to press enter to unload the cutting mat, and you can't see it, but here are the pieces. This is the first piece, beautifully cut, as you can see, and the second piece. Now I'm going to show you up next in how I cut the last piece of this easel card. Okay, so here we're back at the Silhouette studio, and now I'm going to show you how I cut my last piece. I'm going to grab the pieces that I just finished cutting to remove them from the cutting mat area like I did with the previous one. And now I'm going to grab my last piece. I'm going to put it here, adjust it to the paper. I'm going to use the same paper size, the 9 by 12. As you can see, automatically they're highlighted to get cut. So now I'm going to go back to my cut settings, how I am using again the thick 140-pound paper. So I have to go back down to my cut settings, and go down to cover stock again, how this is a very thick paper. And now I'm going to go down to my blade settings, leave it on 6. The thickness is fine, the double cut is not done, so now I'm just going to send it to the Silhouette and start cutting my last piece. Okay, so I'm uploading my cutting mat for the last and third time. Now I'm going to fast forward the rest. Okay, my final cut is done. Now I'm going to unload the mat out of the machine, and here is my final cut, as you can see here. Look how nice of a clean cut the Silhouette Cameo does. I just love it. Now let's see all of our pieces of our card. Okay, here are all the pieces that I'm going to use that I just finished cutting and showing you how to cut on your Silhouette Cameo. As you can see here are all the pieces. There's a total of 4 pieces that I cut out. And now I'm going to show you that I'll be working, like I mentioned in the beginning, with the La La Land club that they have at La La Land Crafts. This is the August 2015 kit. So let's get started. I'm going to fast forward through the whole entire process of making the card, so that way the video won't be that long, so you can see, because the main tutorial was for the Silhouette Cameo. So let's get started on the tutorial.
everyone, so here's the final result of the card. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm sorry for putting the video up late. I was supposed to put it on Wednesday. Today is Thursday, and I did record it the day before, which was Tuesday, but how my power went, wasn't able to put it up. But I hope you enjoyed this card and this tutorial. If you would like to see any more tutorials like these, please let me know in the comment section below. I just got the new Silhouette Curio in, and I will be doing an unboxing video of that. And I will definitely be doing more Silhouette Cameo videos, and I'm going to start doing some tutorials on the Silhouette Curio. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for your support, and I hope you enjoyed this video. You all have a beautiful day. Goodbye and God bless.